we have here another complex number proving question, where we have to prove x square plus y square equals to 2 over 3. For that, first you need to find the value of x and y. And how do we get that? So we have two methods to find out here x and y value. First, you can write x plus iy equals to 1 plus I divided by 3 plus 2i, and by solving this into the standard format of a plus bi or iv, whatever you say, you'll get the value of x as a, all right, and y as a b. This is one method. Another method is you can take the modulus both side, because what we had learned that complex number z times complex number w, and the modulus of that is equals to the modulus of z over modulus of w. All right, like this you can also find out. So whatever you like. In the previous question, which was something like this, we had done by multiplicative method, all right, and now this is division method. And anyone you do, all right, let me do a little differently. Let me do by this method. Okay, how I'm saying, we have a lot of methods to do. All right, if you have any such confusion, then you can ask me later. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm first writing the question: x plus iy times 3 plus 2i equals to 1 plus I, taking modulus both sides, taking absolute value both sides. All right, we'll get x plus iy times 3 plus 2i modulus of this equals to 1 plus I modulus of this. And now we can separately, as I told you here, modulus of product of two complex number is equals to the product of the absolute value or modulus value of those two complex numbers. So it's x plus iy modulus of this times 3 plus 2i modulus of this equals to 1 plus I modulus of this. Okay, and now let's write the modulus value of each and every. We know very well modulus value is inside the root, the real part square plus imaginary part square. Similarly here 3 square plus 2 square. Similarly here 1 square, and here 1 is being multiplied, I is being multiplied, iota is being multiplied 1, so it's plus 1 square again. It's not iota, it's 1 square. Right, further it's going x square plus y square inside the root times 3 square, that is 9, 2 square, that is 4, and 1 plus 1, that's under root 2. So it's going to be x square plus y square inside the root equals to root 2 over root 13. This thing is being divided here. Okay, so do not confuse there. And now let's square both sides. Squaring both sides, we'll get x square plus y square equals to 2 over 13. And now let's check out the question, what it is saying. Yeah, we proved it. X square plus y square equals to 2 over 13, and that's what we have written here. All right, so it's proved. I hope you understand how we solve this question. And if you want, as I told you, you can go by the division method also. All right, so by the division method it will be something like this: x plus iy equals to 1 plus I divided by 3 plus 2i. Now just multiply and divide by the conjugate of 3 plus 2i, so it will be 3 minus 2i, 3 minus 2i. Further it's going to be, now you have to just multiply the two complex of 1 plus iota and 3 minus 2i. It's a very simple multiplication of two complex number. We know how to multiply this. You can imagine this as x1 y1, this you can imagine as x2 and y2, and we know the formula: x1 x2 minus y1 y2 plus I times x1 y2 x2 y1. All right, so it's x1 x2, that is 1 times 3 minus y1 y2, that is 1 times 2, and then plus iota x1 y2, that is 1 times 2, or you can say the terminal part plus middle part. All right, multiplication of the terminal part plus multiplication of the middle part. So 1 times 2 plus 1 times 3. Here 1 I'm using because the coefficient is 1 here. Okay, and now divided by, it's going to be a plus b, a minus b, so it's a square minus b square, 9 square minus 2 times 2, I mean the square of 3. I'm going one by one, you get confused. It's 3 square minus 2i whole square, so it's 3 minus 2 plus iota, 1 times 2 plus 3 divided by, now again, 9 minus 4i square, further is going to be 1 plus 5i divided by 9 and plus 4, because I square is negative of 1, and that will turn to the plus 4. So it's going to be 1 over 13 plus 5 over 13 I. Alright, so this is x plus iy. Now if you compare both of them, then you'll get x as a 1 over 13 and y as a 5 over 13. Therefore x square plus y square is going to be 1 over 13 whole square plus 5 over 13 whole square, and that's going to be 1 over 169 plus 25 over 169, that's going to be 26 over 169. And now 13 times 2, 13 times 13, that's 2 over 13. So what did you get? X square plus y square equals to 2 over 13, and that's what we need to prove it.